Hello, this is Darshini in Spirit. Thank you for joining me for the 2019 predictions. This year, or these predictions, it's actually October 4th, I think, here, where I'm filming. I have changed the format completely, and I'm actually giving you videos that are so short, they're actually about 3 to maybe 10 minutes average time each video, and they're subject orientated. So if it's to do with, and I've got a few here, yeah, back on the glasses. The subjects are quite varied, but they're consistent throughout all of them. And what I've done is split it into more or less what I've been doing before in each video. So it's really weather, which obviously there's I know there are quite a few people who follow and want to know about the weather. That includes the hurricanes, typhoons, about that too. Terrorist activity, shootings, kind of general stuff. If it comes into the politics, I'm not going to touch too much on the politics this time. I'm done with that for a time anyway, unless it's something that I find you'd like to know about. So basically, it's to do with all of those, and individual countries, it depends. Some I've felt that I should give more information regarding either whatever politics, but I mean talking about rioting and things like that. So with those ones I have expanded. The only exceptions to keeping all the countries in a continent, and I'm going to be splitting that and talking about each category in there, would be America, Canada, Australia, and Europe. And Europe I've kind of concentrated on too. The African continent is the other one, Oceania is the other one, which is really South Pacific, Asia, which is covers quite a few countries, and they may not specifically belong to that continent, but I'm putting it in there. Okay, so basically that's all to do with the predictions, and I've tried to do as much as I can. And to be honest, it's I wouldn't say it's been hard, it's a bit difficult doing it that way, not continuously the way that I usually do. So hopefully you prefer that format, that you can just go to the subject that you really, really feel inclined to follow, or at least of interest. Intermittently, I will upload certain other videos, about hurricanes, where I'm seeing them going, if people are getting concerned, I see, or a subject matter that I feel that is really worrying a large number of people, which, by the way, I am going to be doing another video. I won't be posting it this week, it'll probably be next week, but I am going to share with you about something very serious that I'm seeing is plaguing, and it is an epidemic, and that is suicide. Obviously we've got other things that have become an epidemic, but I have been really, this has been on my mind for how many months now, 6, 7, and I've been writing a lot about it for the book, but I decided I better put this into a video so that you could, the people who need to look at it, or hopefully it helps them, that they're not alone. And it is in a way, if it's not clinical, by the way, I am not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I am not a doctor. This is just a lay person's view, and really a spiritual view from where I stand, that I see that people are going through incredibly deep and dark, horrible depressions, where a lot of you are feeling as if you're alive in a coffin, in a dark, dark, black place, with no light and nothing there, and screaming senses. But I'll give you all the signs and all the feelings. Many of you who have had readings with me know how I read, which I'll do another video on how I read. But basically, I more or less step into your energy and I experience everything. So it's pretty traumatic for these people, and that's why a lot of them are choosing to leave the world. And I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional too, because it's pretty harsh subject. So, but I have a strong need to put that video out, and I will do that later. So it's really for those people who aren't going through this massive, well, I wouldn't say change for them, but shift in their dimensions. But to look out for those, because these are children too, as young as 7 and 8. I know there was an 8-year-old about a few months ago, and I know there's much more that don't even get reported on the news. But quite frankly, it's so sad to see this, but they're not alone. They have to understand that they're still in formation and they're changing. I'll explain everything in that video as much as I can. That's going to be a lengthy one, but hopefully it'll help a few. And I will get the books out, Lord knows when, but I am working on it. So that's it for now, and you will see the following videos are hopefully to your liking. Let me know if any of them come right, and I'm sure, and I'm really, nearly every one of them, I'm saying I'm hoping it doesn't come true, because most of them are quite devastating. So hopefully that will help a few of you. Anyway, as always, thank you for joining me, taking the time to view this, and any other videos that you choose to. Thanks again. Have a great life. Talk to you soon.